Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're propertyforsalemarche.com. Property for sale, Marche, M-A-R-C-H-E.com. We get a lot of feedback on our videos from you, and it seems that you like the fact that they are factual, informative, and we don't exaggerate things like salespeople would tend to do. We present the facts and the real situation. So today we're going to go completely counter to that, and we're going to tell you that we're looking at a terrific property here, just outside of Loro, Piceno, which is right there, a 15-minute walk up the hill, in the central part of Le Marche in the province of Marche. And we're looking at a house that's the sort of house that we see maybe once every 5 years. This is a house that just brings it all together. Take a little bit of time here outside. Come down your own drive from a Comune road just up around the bend there, and you see it's lined by olive trees, of which there are 75 olive trees on this plot. 75 olive trees, okay, which is just spectacular. The house is a terrific restoration. The exterior, the instructions from the owners during the restoration was to keep the exterior as true to its original self as possible. We'll come back to the house in a moment. Very important to show you the grounds and the views. Here we're just admiring apple tree, more of our 75 olive trees. Just over there we have some walnut trees and some fig trees. We have some oak trees. Keep in mind we have 20,000 square meters of land, and that means 2 hectares, okay, so around 5 acres. Another thing everybody wants and few people get is, in addition to the olives, everybody wants a few little lines of vines. Here we've got 3. So you've got olive trees, and you can see them right here. You come across and you've got grapevines, and you can see them right here. So just when people tell us about all the things they want the views, they want the olives, they want the privacy, they want the grapes, they want to have a little storage building for their garden tools. And then, of course, everybody wants the big views. And this property delivers all of that. There's also a terrific vegetable garden that's right over here. I'll tell you folks, you got it all here, really. What we love is that we've got a southern face, amazing amounts of sunlight. And right across here I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hilltop towns without even trying to look further or deeper. Those will look spectacular this evening when they're sparkling at dusk. Quiet, very private. And then we turn in this direction and we have absolutely breathtaking views of the Sibillini Mountains. Breathtaking views. So again, southern face, hilltop towns in the view, 20,000 square meters of land to give you everything you need in terms of privacy. Terrific views of the Sibillini Mountains. You've got your grapevines, you've got your olive trees, you've got your vegetable garden, and then you've got your really spectacular house. Keep in mind there's just one thing we don't have here, and that's a pool, but the pool could be situated right here or in any number of points on the plot, and you'd have one spectacular poolside area. Just look. And again, if you want to leave this peaceful oasis of a house, leave the car, and just take a nice 15-minute walk up to the town of Loro Piceno. You can do your shopping. There's a weekly market there on Mondays. You can have a drink, you can have a cappuccino. You can enjoy some really easy living in Loro Piceno. Here there's a water well with a pump that's been restored, beautifully restored. And that water is used for gardening purposes. Again, we're at the house, and there's the town. Another great view. At dusk, you'll even hear the bells. We've got some outdoor water points throughout. We come up this very wide sidewalk, and we come to the front of the house. You have to really see the stonework here to believe it. It's spectacular. And there's all of these decorative elements throughout that encompass all sorts of things like old doors, old beams. There's all of these touches that speak to the past of this house, but also to the present in terms of some very contemporary design. We have a little shaded loggia area out here. Wonderful garden. Rosemary, lavender, walnut trees. Beautiful plantings, rose bushes. We've got a pear tree. Of course, we have some cypress trees. We've got it all here. I'll take you through the little garden area. Super peaceful. Everything's done discreetly, very private. Get another look at the house and some of the garden. And I'm just going to set the stage because as good as it is outside and as good as the central position is here in the central province of Marche, the inside of the house is spectacular as well. So again, excuse me, today is my day for hyperbole, but it's all legit and justified. This is a terrific property. Terrific property. We have a little wrought iron, not little, I'm sorry, we have a ample wrought iron pergola area here with some rattan on the top. Perfect little spot. Illuminated. You can see the approach from the back of the house. Then we have access from the kitchen, which we'll show you in a little while. Just, you know, I want to just put the video camera right here and have you look out at the views. So while you're sitting here, you're looking at this. Spectacular. We also have access from the living room or lounge space. And then we have a separate little lounge area here that also has access to the outside. Do a little slow pan here so you get an idea of some of the stone and brickwork. Just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Okay. We'll leave you with that for a moment. We'll go around to the front and we'll head inside. And now we'll head inside. Okay, first thing you notice here is you have a really proper entryway. It's about as proper as an entryway can be. Big, high ceiling, all the pieces integrated together. We've got lots of old beams that have been repurposed. We've got this really cool old door that's been repurposed into a decorative element in this modern door, full glass. I'll call your attention to the koto tiles. These are real koto tiles. We see lots of imitation koto tiles, but there's nothing like the real deal. Also in the entry area, we have a coat closet. And then at the very start, we immediately have architectural interest that you'll see throughout the house. And here we step down into the main kitchen, dining room area, and sort of main lounge. And we'll pull back here, all open, lots of light pouring in. Beautiful beam ceilings, this center table. We have the kitchen, custom fitted kitchen, all high end. We have a kitchen island, induction cooktop. We'll come back to that in a second. Just get an idea of how this floor lays out. Terrific. Can't overemphasize how easy and relaxed the living is in this space. We also have some beautiful exposed stone and brick walls throughout the house. And then I'll call your attention to the plaster in the house, which has all of those imperfections of plaster from back in the day. And that was actually done on purpose here as part of the restoration as a design element. The owners wanted to replicate that textured feeling of original plaster. Here we have an exit out to the pergola loggia area where we were just a moment ago. Double pane glass doors. The doors are all done in hard wood, and they all have insect screens, as well as the windows. I mentioned the induction cooktop. This is a house that doesn't have any gas, and the reason for that is that it's loaded with green tech. I'll show you that in person. We have this separate room off the back. It's a utility room with a sink, big fridge, things like a standalone microwave oven, and it exits out to the garden area. It's really useful. Here's some of the green tech. We have state-of-the-art heat pump here. That's the postman has just arrived. We have a hot water tank, storage tank. And the heat pump works in tandem with a geothermal system that's buried 1.5 meters below the surface up in the back of the house. So here, you don't have any gas. You have a heat pump with a geothermal system, hot water storage tank, and then you have underfloor heating. So put that all together and try to find that in most of the houses that are on the market today. That would be a real challenge. It's already here, it's installed, and it's all functioning perfectly for the owners. Come around here and again, we step up. We have this terrific lounge. Old beams and old wood planking that was recovered from the original house. Beautiful room. 2 big windows. Another double door. And again, all of these have insect screens. And then here we have this beautiful stainless steel framed fireplace insert, and the fireplace also kicks off some heat. What we'll do now is we'll come back around, give you another look, and we'll head upstairs. But first, also on the ground floor, we have a very tastefully done bathroom. Very simple but beautifully done shower stall, with high-end fixtures and fittings. Okay, we'll go back through the main entry here and we'll head upstairs. Okay, we're on the first floor, and just to our immediate left we have a bedroom, also used as an exercise room. But we have a bedroom here, the smaller of all the bedrooms. And we have two windows. And what's really nice, you look out the window and you can actually see the towers of Loro Piceno. Nice high ceiling. We come down to the main part of the first floor. There's a central lounge with a fireplace. Nice double door there for light. And then off to the left, we have a second bedroom, considered a guest bedroom. I don't know. Guests who come into a bedroom like this, they want to become more permanent than guests. Yeah, nice high ceilings here, all clean, neat, bright. As is the case throughout the house, we have all sorts of old doors that have been repurposed everywhere. So none of those cheap pressboard doors here. And this guest bedroom has this ensuite setup. Again, just marble tile that runs seamlessly from the floor into the shower area and then up the walls. We'll come back across the lounge, and while we're doing that, I'll explain that with a simple partition wall or even a temporary partition, this can become another bedroom. The space is here. Keep in mind that today there's a pull-out bed that's used in a pinch when the owners need some extra sleeping space. So as we continue through the lounge, which again could be converted to a bedroom, we step up into the master bedroom suite. Beautiful room. Again, white, clean, bright, luminous. We have 3 windows in this room, and we have spectacular views, just absolutely spectacular views from this bedroom. Quality of the design, the quality of the views, extends into the quality of this bathroom, which has something that's extremely unique. Aside from this really big shower stall, which has to measure nearly 3 meters wide, we've got double shower heads. So if you're in a rush to get out to dinner or to a wine tasting here in the Marche, that's the dog outside saying hello. You've got the double shower heads. All right, coming back through, we'll do a little summary. We've seen 3 bedrooms on this floor. This area could be converted into a 4th, okay? And then we head upstairs to the 2nd floor, and on our way there, we have another bathroom. Terrific bathtub, a proper bathtub, super sleek, refined fittings and fixtures, towel warmer, some nice LED lighting. And also from the bathtub, you look out, and again, you look up at Loro Piceno. So, not a bad spot. Finishing our tour up to the upper floor, this is an attic space, okay? The owners put it to private use as a studio, playing some guitar, maybe catching up on some email or other such things. And this could also be put to private use as an extra sleeping space. But officially, we've got the 3 to 4 bedrooms downstairs, plus this room that could be put to any sort of private use that you'd like, okay? Because again, it's registered as attic space. So, again, we're located in Loro, Piceno, central Marche province of Marche Farmhouse. It's a terrific house. I cannot overemphasize how all the pieces come together here. Value for the money, anti-seismic construction, just a terrific top-notch renovation from the structure to all of the finish work. Lots of room, lots of design. Just a perfect place to either live full-time or to at least holiday in until it's time for you to be here full-time. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can click on the link that's with the video. We're propertyforsalemarche.com. Let us know how we can help you open the door to property ownership in La Marche. Send us a message, an email, or give us a call. Nobody responds faster than we do. Again, this is a top-notch property, folks. We really have enjoyed presenting this to you. Have a great day.